Boom. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Sonny Daniels one again with another one. Yes, another one. Guys, I have been literally receiving a lot of message about this video I'm going to put out to you guys today, and I didn't want to touch about it. I didn't. Honestly, the first thing when I got these messages, I didn't want to touch about it because I believe everybody can do whatever you believe. It's just something that I've been getting a lot of messages from people, and I said, okay, let me just touch on it. Let me give my opinion about it. Okay, so I just don't want you to think something too much or something too extra. It's just something chill, helpful, and I think it's gonna give you one or two people an insight. All right, so sit back, enjoy this video, and of course, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to it. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Follow me on my social media at sonny.daniels. I'm going to leave the link down below, and make sure that you leave a post notification as soon as I upload a video. You will get a notification. Let's go there. So what topic are we talking about? You're talking about NoFap and semen retention. NoFap and semen retention is one of the most talked about topic in worldwide, or most YouTubers or content creators have talked about. So I'm going to give my own honest opinion about it, and it's not going to be a long video. It's going to be something short, but I'm going to make it clear to you people. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's start with NoFap. What is NoFap? NoFap is when you don't, is an act of not indulging in masturbation, in masturbating in imaginary sexual activities. What I mean by imaginary sexual activities is something you imagine yourself doing and releasing the sperm out of your imagination, and I don't think it's something good for you when you are releasing that liquid, that strong liquid, which could raise children, which could raise generations. You're releasing it out of imagination. I think when you're on a NoFap, it is really good. When you're doing NoFap, it is really good. It's going to help you physically, mentally, and of course, it's going to help you spiritually. It's crazy when you see a lot of people watching porn, watching a lot of porn movies, watching someone else sexing a woman, and you watching the person and just releasing your sperm out of it. It's something I think it's fucked up mindset, and I think it's not good for anyone out there, any man. It kills the dick, it kills your morale, it kills your motivation, it kills everything. So if you are fapping, I think the best thing to do is to just stop fapping. The best thing for you to do is stop fapping. If you're on NoFap, you're doing yourself a good thing, a great thing. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't have sex. It also helps you to go out and talk to girls. Be social. I would prefer sex than NoFap. I would prefer sex than fapping. So if you're on a NoFap, it's really great for you because you're already getting yourself out of that comfort zone. It makes you go out, it makes you hungry, it makes you motivated, it makes you go out to look for something more. It's all about the mindset. It's all about the brain. What you think is what you are. What you think is what you believe, and what you see is what you believe. You sit down and start watching a movie of someone having sex and fapping through it. It's a fucked up mindset, guys. I don't think it's good for anyone to keep doing that. And I heard that there are a lot of people doing that like 4 or 5 times a day, which is crazy. I think that's a sickness. If you're this person fapping through videos or something, find a way to avoid it. Maybe if you enter your Instagram, for example, the first thing you see are just naked girls on bikinis, and that makes you turn on and something like that. Unfollow this kind of people. Start a journey of not looking at much at these Instagram girls or something like that, because those are really distraction that will lead you to this fapping issue, to this fapping stage. And once you start it, it's difficult to just come back, and it's really difficult for people who are in that stage to recover themselves. So if I could advise anyone, no fap is a great thing, but if you really can't stand yourself being kind of horny, be social, get a girlfriend. Sex is better than fapping. That's my honest view about it. And if you sex, I think sex release stress. Sex has a lot of great benefits. But once you fap on an imaginary things, it's crazy. I don't think it's worth it for any man out there. And I hope I'm making a point right here. So let's get to semen retention. Semen retention is also a great thing. It's also a good thing. It's a great thing, but this one has some disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? You go for a long time without having sex. Like I told you before, sex is a great thing. The doctor said it releases stress. It has a lot of great benefits. If you go for a long time without having sex, it will get to a point where you will start feeling it. It's a great thing to be on a semen retention. It's great for religious people and also for people who want to be focused. For me, I don't think I need semen retention to be focused. I'm a focused person. I could have sex now and still be focused and be motivated in the next 20-25 minutes. I don't care. I'm just this who I am. So if you think, okay, me being on a semen retention is going to help me get to my purpose, do it. It's great. But remember, there are lots of temptations out there. Are you willing to stand them? Are you willing to be this person who is going to hold himself when the temptation rises? Because semen retention as well can lead to masturbation, can lead to fapping. When you get to the point where you have to release and you didn't talk to any girl and you didn't talk to anyone and you feel this kind of horny that it is time for you to go, for you to bring it out, you might get a little bit awkward while talking to a lady. The lady might feel your energy, might feel the stress, and you don't want to come out as being too needy, you know? That's why it's good to have a balanced life. Be balanced. When you're in a no fap, it is really great as long as you're having sex. If you're this kind of over-horny kind of person, get a girlfriend, make sure you love her and show her some kindness, and two of you love each other, and have great sex and live your life. But if you're in a semen retention, just because of you just want to avoid sex, I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy because once you start doing that kind of thing, it doesn't show up who you are as a person. It doesn't show up what you want to do. But if you have a purpose, okay, this is going to distract me, fine, go on and do it, guys. I would advise people who think, okay, after having sex, they will be less focused. Go on semen retention. It is what you think. It's what your brain, I believe. Everything is, we live in a world where the mindset is very important. So what I want you guys to do is focus on yourself. What do you think? Let me ask you a question. For those people who are fapping, let me ask you an honest question. And I think I'm going to end this video from this question. What do you feel? How do you feel after fapping, after releasing that sperm by imaginary things, watching somebody sexing a woman, which you are supposed to do? Do you feel great or do you feel bad? That question, I want you to answer them on the comments down below. And I wish this video is really helpful for many people. And I really appreciate anyone who has been watching this video up to this moment. And I hope I've made some great insight about this video. My conclusion to this is, no fap is great. If you fap and fap to imaginary things, it is bad. Because when you start fapping, it's difficult to end it. Semen retention is great for people. It's great for any man. But if you're willing to be able to stand temptation. And why are you doing semen retention? Are you doing semen retention for motivation? Are you doing semen retention because you have a goal? Or are you doing semen retention because you just don't want to have sex? Which I think is foolish. So guys, I just think in life, everything about life is just have a balance. Make sure that you're doing something that you think is great and have fun out there, guys. I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below on what you think about this video. And of course, I already gave you a question to answer. Follow me on my Instagram at sonny.daniels. Like I told you before, I'm going to put a link down below on it. And also, guys, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Until then, see you soon, guys. Boom.